Welcome to Live from Home, episode number 14. This week I'm playing electric guitar exclusively tonight. And I'm coming to you from Quebec City, which is where my fiance lives. I'm up here visiting her. The Quebec government gave me permission the Canadian government gave me permission to come up here, which I'm really grateful for. So I see some of you are tuning in, so welcome. I'm going to start off with a little Stevie Wonder. There we go. Good evening, all. Welcome to Live from Home, episode number 14. It's really cool that we've been doing this for 14 weeks in a row now. And it's a really beautiful evening here in Quebec. It started to snow quite a bit just now. So I'm definitely feeling quite festive. And I'd like to play a few Christmas numbers for you. And, I posted a video of Jingle Bells the other day, and I got a lot of nice comments from people. So here's a little bit of the Jingle Bell rock from 1957, Bobby Helms. bell rock, jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring, snowing and blowing a bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock, jingle bells chime in jingle bell time, dancing and prancing Jingle Bell Square in the frosty air. What a bright time, it's the night time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet, jingle around the block, mix and mingle in the jingle beat. That's the Jingle Bell Rock. What a right time, it's a bright time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet, jingle around the block, mix and mingle in the jingling beat. That's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell rock. There we go, there's a little Jingle Bell Rock. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it grows. But all the other reindeers used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to stay. Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then all the reindeers loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Something a little like that. And, of course, I gotta play Jingle Bells next. Last week when I tried to do this, I did like the little Frank Sinatra where he goes Jingle bells, but I said Gingel, so I was singing Jingle Bells. And I had Jingle Bells in my head all week, so I'd like to redeem myself in this next little rendition. Hopefully I can do that. I'm going to play kind of the instrumental version first. dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Over the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride, and soon Miss Fanny Bright was seated by my side. The horse was lean and lank, misfortune seemed his lot. He got into a drifted bank and then he got upside. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. All the way back to 1857, which is when this song was written. A day or two ago, the story I must tell. I went out on the snow, and on my back I fell. A gent was riding by in a one-horse open sleigh. He laughed as there I sprawled in line, but quickly drove away. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Now the ground is wide, go it while you're young. Take the girls tonight and sing a sleighing song. Just get a bobtail bay, 240 at his speed. Hitch him to an open sleigh and crack, you'll take the lead. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, those Jingle bells, those Jinglebells, those Jingle, those Jingle bells. Okay, we did it. I can get rid of the lyrics now. I don't need to look at the lyrics. I can look at the chat. I can get distracted by messages. Brighten my weekend. Thanks for entertaining. Well, thank you. It's nice to see comments coming in from YouTube as well as Facebook. For those of you that don't know, I do have a YouTube channel, and I've been posting a lot of videos there. I just posted a cover of a Taylor Swift song, which I call the 24-hour challenge. It's fun to find a new song that comes out. It's brand new, and create a guitar arrangement within 24 hours of the release. That's what I just did with the Taylor Swift song. And I'm not going to play it right now because I would certainly mess it up. Because when you learn a song that quickly, you also forget it pretty quickly. Next up, I'm going to play a track called Mindless, which goes back to my Undertones album. And then I'm going to play a few songs from Borders coming up, which is my most recent album. And thanks very much for being here. Thanks to everybody for tuning in from different places. And please let me know if it sounds okay out there. I don't have an audio engineer here. I'm running it all live from home. G'day from Texas, Dave. And hello, John from Sweden. So here's a little bit of Mindless. All day long there's a voice in my head saying who I am, what's up next. And I listen to the endless chatter, knowing it's never gonna matter. 'Cause when I get to your door and I step into the world waiting for me and you, nothing we need to do or say to be swept away. Mindless, mindless with you, and timeless. Place you take me to, where nothing can reach us, nothing can keep us from the love we're melding to. When I get mindless, mindless with you. Someone said it needs more cowbell. Okay, here we go. Second verse. You know how to flip. What's the second verse? I'm being very unprofessional here. Mindless, mindless with you, and timeless. Place you take me to, where nothing can reach us, nothing can keep us from the love we melt into. When I get mindless, mindless with you. The guitar solo. I don't forget the words to the guitar solos. Mindless with you, timeless. Place you take me to, where nothing can reach us, nothing can keep us from the love we melt into. When I get mindless, when I get mindless, when I get mindless, mindless with you. we go. Thank you so much for the lovely comments, everybody. Nice to see people tuning in from all over the place. It always blows my mind to know the power of live streaming. Hello to everybody in Australia, where it's a Sunday morning. I believe it's raining a lot there at the moment. And this next song is a track that I used to play with the great Phil Emmanuel, who passed away a couple years ago now. I really miss Phil a lot. And, send this out as a bit of a tribute to him. This is a great Peter Green song called Albatross. There we go. I love that song. It's hypnotic almost. I'm kind of getting a bit lost in the music and I'm losing track of the comments a little bit. It's probably a good thing. Sometimes I get distracted by the comments. Next up, I'm going to play a song from Borders, which is my new album. Came out 3 weeks and 2 days ago now. This is what the album looks like. If I can get the camera to focus on it, that is. And I'm really, really proud of it. And it's a great thrill to know that people out there are enjoying it in the world, because the songs mean a lot to me. The link to the album is joerobinson.com/borders to anyone that would like to purchase a copy. I believe the CD orders have shipped, and thanks to everybody who purchased a CD. The vinyl orders will be shipping in a number of weeks. We got some back orders on the vinyl. Denise says, is he from Australia? I am from Australia. I have a curious accent because I've been living in Nashville about 10 years. So I'm from Australia, but I got a bit of a southern drawl. So here comes Sorry, which is the most popular track from Borders. That's the funny thing about releasing an album, is you never know which songs are going to kind of be the most popular with people. So here we go. Guitar lessons come with a CD purchase? No, but I do have guitar lessons on truefire.com. And love your cap, Aussie. Thanks, mate. I got a glass of water. Getting all choked up thinking about Phil Emmanuel. Here we go. Sorry. Here I am all alone right now, trying not to call you again. I know I did you wrong, and I was blind somehow. When if I knew then all the things that I know now, I would take us back to the night when you caught my eye, and your body's aligned, and it all felt right. Believe me when I say that I'm sorry. This feeling still haunts me every night. Can you give me one more chance to make it right and say I'm sorry? Let me say that I'm sorry. I know I let you down, and I really hurt you, baby, but I swear I'll change. We've come this far, can't help but hope that maybe you might give me one more chance, one more chance. I would take us back to the night when you caught my eye, and our bodies aligned, and it all felt right. Believe me when I say that I'm sorry, this feeling still haunts me every night. Can you give me one more chance to make it right and say I'm sorry? Let me say that I'm sorry. All of the man I wasn't, so much of me I didn't give to you. If there were mistakes, I made them, and I can't go on just facing I lost you, and there was nothing I could do. Believe me when I say that I'm sorry, this feeling still haunts me every night. Can you give me one more chance to make it right and say I'm sorry? Let me say that I'm sorry. Someone asked what loop pedal I'm using. I use the Boss RC1. It's a little red pedal. It's very cheap. It's the cheapest looper you can get, I think. Okay, here comes a solo. That's sorry, but no apologies from me. That was pretty cheesy. I'm sorry. All right, next up on my list, I'm working with a set list tonight. I'm experimenting with just being a little more prepared and a little more organized because, you know, I take this responsibility of being able to entertain people at this time quite seriously. You know, my purpose in being a musician is, to communicate joy and spread hope, and there's a little bit of athletics involved too. I used to play soccer, and sometimes when I'm playing music, I feel like I'm on the soccer field getting ready to set up a nice goal. I'm kind of playing these melodies, and it's almost like I'm running around a field. I can't really explain it, but I am working with a set list, and on my set list, the next song is Royal Flush. And this song is usually played on an acoustic guitar, but because I'm working on the electric tonight, I'm going to see how it comes across on the electric guitar. And this guitar is a Ernie Ball Music Man Valentine model guitar. And I would normally play, a few different guitars during the stream, but this is the only guitar I brought up to the winter snowy Quebec with me, which is where I'm streaming from, by the way. By the way, thank you to everybody who's thrown a little money in the tip jar. joerobinson.com/tip jar is the link. And Venmo is working this week. Any donations are very much appreciated. Not essential. It's not a. I like to do these streams for anybody and everybody who can tune in. But the tip jar is very, very much appreciated for anyone that feels obliged to contribute. So here we go. This is a little bit of Royal Flush. Boom, boom. There we go. That's really fun. Okay. So here's a little bit of Ray Charles. Ray Charles is one of my favorite musicians of all time. And I learned to play this song from Don Peake, who is a man who I'm really fortunate to call a friend. He used to play guitar for Ray. And as well as a lot of other people like the Everly Brothers. And he played on Let's Get It On from Marvin Gaye, that little wah-wah lick at the beginning of that song. So he's a real legend. And he showed me the right chords to this song, Georgia on My Mind, which I love playing now. So here we go. Georgia, Georgia, the whole day through, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Georgia, Georgia, the whole day through, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Other arms reach out to me, other eyes smile tenderly, still in peaceful dreams I see the road leads back to you. Georgia, Georgia, no peace I find, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Other arms reach out to me, other eyes smile tenderly, still in peaceful dreams I see the road leads back to you. Georgia, Georgia, no peace do I find, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Something a bit like that. Next up, I'd like to play a song called Misty, which is a beautiful jazz standard that I arranged for guitar when I was a teenager. And the way I arranged this song, and I talked about this a lot, was using guitar software called Guitar Pro. And what I would do is I would take the melody of a song, such as this, Misty, and I would, type the melody in to the computer program, and then I would type in kind of a bass line that, an upright bass player might play, and I'd have them both going together, and then I'd figure out how to play them on the fingerboard. So it's kind of a, someone might have done that back in the day with pen and paper and notation, but I'm not particularly good with notation. In fact, I don't read music very well at all. I'm very slow. I literally have to figure out, how many lines above, the note G a note is to know what it is. But I have an okay ear. People ask me, is ear training important for a musician? And I think it's really important to learn how to know like when to play and when not to play when playing with other people. So in that sense, listening is super important. But I think I play music more with the feeling of playing, the way the fingers, the strings feel under my fingers, and the way the notes are kind of laid out. It's kind of, there's a lot of math involved in music theory. So anyway, I'm not going to go off on too much of a tangent there, but I'd like to play Misty, and I hope you'll enjoy it. A little Saturday night jazz for everybody. Sunday morning jazz in Australia. Sunday morning jazz. All right, Mitch Kirby over on YouTube says it's the afternoon in Australia already, Joe. So g'day to everyone in Australia on a Sunday afternoon. I assume it's Sunday afternoon in most states there. And 2 a.m. in Norway, Arled's enjoying the music from there. Donnie asks, any tips for getting into jazz playing from a rock, metal, blues player background? Well, I think, the best way to learn, kind of some jazz is to just find a few really good songs to learn. So I have a True Fire channel called Guitar Synergy, which anybody out there who's interested in the musical philosophy behind, the way I play, and especially technique things, as well as, there's about 170 video tutorials on that channel now with a lot of tab and, arrangements taught. And there's some nice jazz standards in there, including Georgia on My Mind and Misty, although that's kind of a pretty advanced piece. It's pretty intense. Took me a long time to get that up to speed, but now that I have it up to speed, I love showing it off. Greetings from the Faroe Islands. That's pretty cool. Hey from Denmark, Magic Man. Sometimes music feels like magic, sometimes to me. I don't know where it comes from. Any chance I'm taking requests? Well, I wasn't planning on taking requests because I try and be organized and prepared for these streams, but if you lay something on me that sounds like it would be nice for the audience, I'd be happy to play it. The next song on my list here is Do You Want It To Be Me, which is a song from Undertones. And it's a love song. I hope you like it. It's in the key of A major out there for any university students. I'm just tuning up here, so I want it to sound good for everybody. And thanks to everybody watching over there on YouTube. I feel like I don't give YouTube enough love because, we have about twice as many people watching on Facebook and a lot more comments from Facebook. I use this app called Restream when I'm streaming, and so I have a feed of everybody's comments coming at me. And Hitchhiker, Gypsy Eyes, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how things go. This is Do You Want It To Be Me? We should take it slow, 'cause I know only fools rush in. I've been here before, and I can tell that you haven't been. I see it in your eyes, girl. There's no denying I can feel the heat. There's only one first love. Do you want it to be me? There's only one first kiss, one first dance, and one first time you get to take this chance. And the heart's first choice ain't always what it should be. There's only one first love. Do you want it to be me? There's only one first kiss, one first dance, one first time you get to take this chance. And the heart's first choice ain't always what it should be. There's only one first love. Do you want it to be me? See some nice comments there. I'm looking from Japan. Thank you for the wonderful music today. Well, thanks for tuning in all the way over in Japan. Sujata says, had a trim, looked slightly shorter, my hair. Well, you're very observant because I did have a little bit of a trim. My fiance here, hacked off a little bit of the mullet I had going on. Just a little bit. From Stony Creek, Canada, had a request to play. I'm trying to see the comment, it's gone. I was about to play it. What was it? Done. Well, I can't see it. I'm just going to play a little bit of T-Bone Walker. There we go. David says, bring back mullet. Let your hair hang down, baby. We don't have a natural ball. Let your hair hang down, baby. We don't have a natural ball. If you ain't happy, it ain't no fun at all. You can't take it with you, that's one thing for sure. You can't take it with you, that's one thing for sure. Ain't nothing, baby, that a T-bone shuffle can't cure. Can't tell you with you, baby. That's one thing for sure. No, you can't tell you with you, baby. That's one thing for sure. Ain't nothing wrong with you that a T-bone shuffle can't cure. I'm gonna keep going. There we go. I hope the Quebec police don't come along and think we're running an old juke joint in here. That's, of course, illegal this time of year. A few months ago, there was a karaoke episode that unfortunately spread the virus a lot. Doesn't sound like a great idea right now to go into a karaoke bar, does it? Timothy says, thanks, Joe. I really appreciate your skills. Thanks, Timothy. Whenever I'm reading these comments, I'm just appreciative that people are listening. Because it's been so long since I've played a gig to a real audience. But you know what? I am playing to a real audience right now. There's 338 of you watching the stream live right now. And, it's crazy to see how many views we get. After a few shares on Facebook. Thank you to everybody who shares the stream on Facebook. That helps me get in front of more people, spread the music. Chester says, Joe, how come you don't use a whammy bar? Well, on a Gretsch guitar, I use a whammy bar a little bit, but I just never really got into it. My philosophy behind equipment and instruments and everything is just make it as simple as possible, because if something... Well, the more things that can go wrong, the more things will go wrong. And with a whammy bar, it's difficult to keep it in tune sometimes. I really marvel at the way Jeff Beck uses the whammy bar. I think he just has such a beautiful touch with it. But with my pedals, I use a reverb pedal, and it's got a little delay setting as well. And the amp is a tube amp I'm using. I'm using a Shaw Filter Full Tilt 30 at the moment with a little 110-inch speaker, very softly because I'm in an apartment. And usually I use a little Fender Champ. It's like, I think that's 5 watts or something. It's from 1965. And it's a great sounding little amp. But it quit working a couple weeks ago, so I had to take it to the shop. Because, those old amps, they get a bit temperamental. And I'm using a little overdrive pedal here as well, which is the Archer by J Rocket, and it's a really good overdrive, kind of like a Klon. And other than that, I have a loop pedal and a tuner. And someone asked before what loop pedal it was. It is a Boss RC1. So, what scale do you typically play in? Mixolydian, melodic, pentatonic? Well, a little bit of all of the above. You know, on my True Fire channel, I do a lot of talking and teaching and talking about improvising and no compressor. I don't use guitar compressor pedal ever. However, on the, I have preamps and microphones and whatnot, and on the input of my universal audio converters, I have a little LA2A plug-in at the moment. So as far as scales, I like to think of, like, when that last song, I'm just playing the blues. So there's a little bit of Mixolydian, there's a little bit of bebop dominant, type chromatic scales. And, there's some moving between scales over the different chord changes. Eastside Eddie says, I assume you were heavily influenced by Tommy Emmanuel. Definitely heavily influenced by Tommy Emmanuel. Tommy changed my life. I met him when I was 11 years old, and he said, Joe, you look like a gorilla. And I said, what do you mean, Tommy? And he said, well, you're this small kid, 10 years old, with these big hands. He said, you were meant for playing the guitar. So, Tommy really not only inspired me, but encouraged me, and also gave me some really good advice, some true advice. Work on your timing and write songs with better melodies, advice I'm still working on. And he's been a great, mentor and friend to me. Every great thing that's happened to me in my musical journey has been because of a mentor. Playing that last song, playing the Big Boy Blues, I played in a blues band with Robin Ford and Leroy Parnell called the Guitar Army. And, I learned a lot playing with Robin in terms of tone and attack and phrasing and getting a voice, guitar to have a real voice. And I learned a lot from Leroy about soul and phrasing. Leroy used to play in the clubs down in Austin with Stevie Ray Vaughan and a lot of different people, and he's a legend. And, here I was, this 23, 24-year-old lad, rocking away with these legends. And it was a big honor for me, and an honor to have their respect. And after Robin kind of decided he didn't want to tour as much, John Jorgensen joined the band. And, John has played with everybody, the Desert Rose Band and Elton John, and he's just an absolute musical genius, plays every instrument. I don't know how he does it. I'm talking a lot now, so I'm going to start playing a song. And I remembered the song that was requested earlier. And speaking about Tommy Emmanuel reminds me of it. I'd like to say a shout out to Tommy, because apparently, according to his Facebook page, he's dealing with COVID at the moment. So that really worried me to learn that. The last concert I played was with Tommy in North Dakota back in March. And sending out all the good vibes to him that we can. So I had a request to play Barcelina, which is a song from a French movie soundtrack. I don't honestly know much about the song, but I love the song. It's such a beautiful melody, and Tommy arranged it for guitar, I believe, and Chet Atkins and Tommy recorded it together on the album When the Fingerpickers Took Over the World. So here we go, a little Barcelina on this electric guitar here for a bit of change. That's not it. Where's my brain? There we go. That's a little Mr. Sandman and Barcelina. Someone said that reminds me of Les Paul and the way he used to play back in the 50s. And, Doug says, do I ever make a mistake? Listen closer, Doug, because there's many mistakes coming out. This is live and real and warts and all. But I got to play with Les Paul when I was a teenager. I came over to New York City, and he was such a generous, funny man. He was 94 when I got to sit in with him at the Iridium Club. And the inspiring thing about Les Paul for me was learning that he used to drive home from every gig. He used to play twice, 2 shows every Monday night at the Iridium. And he would drive home listening to a recording of his performance that night to critique his playing at 94 years old. So I always thought that was just the most inspiring thing, that Les was trying to get better and working on his craft, even into, probably his 8th or 9th decade of playing music. Pretty amazing. And Les would tell me stories about Django Reinhardt and Django's guitar and their friendship, which was just the coolest thing ever. And I got to play Django's guitar. Les's family has a kind of a a museum set up in New Jersey, Mahwah, New Jersey. And I went there with Tommy Emmanuel, actually, and Bucky Pizzarelli was there. Lots of legendary people were in the room, and I got to play Django's guitar. It was just like a, bucket list moment. So anyway, I'm gonna play a couple more songs. I've been ranting and raving and jamming away for quite a while now. And this song is called Reputation, and it features a lot of notes, in case you were wondering. And thank you to everybody. Thank you for the water, Genevieve. I want to say thank you to everybody for tuning in, and thanks to everybody for throwing a little money in the tip jar. That tip jar is really, really super appreciated. And I got some. Can I play some gypsy? I'll put a little gypsy influence in this song. I got some new videos coming this week that I'm working on, so stay tuned to my YouTube channel. Subscribe there if you haven't. And yeah, here's a little Reputation. Let me capo up here. Melissa says, I will listen for as long as you will play. Well, thank you. I've been playing Jingle Bells and Jingle Bell Rock, which is the next song that you're going to hear in a video this coming week. And let me tell you, when you play that song on repeat for about 8 hours a day, let alone the Taylor Swift song that came out yesterday, just on loop around and around again. That's what my practicing sounds like. It'll drive just about anybody nuts. But thank you for listening. Thank you for enjoying it. John says, don't care about the notes. It's all about the feeling. Yeah, that's the truth right there. Reputation. She learned long ago how to play the game. Spent her days and nights living in the fast lane. But time is passing and she wants to slow it down, trying to find a ticket off this merry-go-round, 'cause she only wants to be loved, to feel the joy and the pain. Can she open her heart when she's got a reputation to maintain? On the outside, things look beautiful. She's surrounded by people who will never know the story hiding in her eyes. Makeup on her face isn't everyday disguise, 'cause she only wants to be loved, to feel the joy and the pain. But can't she open her heart when she's got a reputation to maintain? She knows she can't keep going down the road she's on. She only wants to be loved, to feel the joy and the pain. Can't she open her heart when she's got so many chains, so many chains? Thank you very much, everybody. It's nice that every week these streams are a little bit different. I was thinking about John's comment then when he said it's all about the feeling, not about the notes. And I remember last week I had a few people saying, play some fast songs. So it's different every week. Never the same here at Live From Home. Hard to believe this is number 14 that we've done now. Thank you so much to everybody who's tuned in. And the tip jar link is joerobinson.com/tipjar. We accept Venmo as well as, we don't accept cash, unfortunately. Usually when I'm on stage, I'll say, you can buy some CDs, during the break if you want. We take cash, and we also have a swiper. And for some reason, when an Australian says, yeah, mate, we've got a swiper, everyone starts to laugh in the audience. It always makes people laugh. I don't know, and it kind of, I think it sold me a lot of merch because it's funny and catchy. And they say, hey, Joe, can I use your swiper, mate? So we don't have any swiper, or we don't take cash, but you can put in your email address and a card and send over $10, $20, whatever you'd like, if you've enjoyed the show, and it's very much appreciated. As well as my album Borders is out now, so you can listen to that on Spotify and Apple Music and all those places. See if I can get the camera to focus on it. There it is. There's the album cover. Album artwork by my fiancée, Geneviève. I'm at her apartment right now in Quebec City. And so it's live from home. Live from a different home. Hope you come back to Buffalo. I hope to come back to Buffalo too. And I saw someone from 20 Front Street in Lake Oregon, Michigan. I'd love to come back there soon too. So many great friends all over the world. I'd love to come and play for again when the world resumes to regular programming. Use your Bitcoin address. People have been saying I should accept Bitcoin. That would be wonderful. It'd be great to own some Bitcoin these days. So this is my final song, and I'd like to thank you all again for tuning in. This song is Out Alive, and this song's got all the fast notes and all the feeling. And it's snowing a lot outside, I think. I can't really see. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's snowing a lot. For an Australian, that is crazy because, I didn't see snow until I went to Finland when I was a teenager to play some gigs. And I never forget, I arrived in Finland in the middle of winter, and I got off the plane wearing shorts. I had a big ski jumper on, but I only had shorts, and everyone was looking at me like, where are you from? And I remember playing, I played in Uusikaupunki, Finland, which anyone who's out there in Finland will know that's kind of a small place. I remember taking pictures with people during, the intermission of the show, and everyone looked like my brother and sister. It was really crazy traveling from Australia to Finland and being like, wow, you people look just like me. It really is an amazing world. And I'm really grateful to be here playing music for you on Facebook and YouTube, Live From Home, number 14. Thank you so much for tuning in and enjoying the music. This song is Out Alive.
Well, I've been up and running around, my mind's getting hazy. Life's been picking me up and down, spinning me round till I go crazy. And lately I've been stepping on toes and jumping out on windows and hurting pretty much every night. I know it's crazy, 'cause hours pass and days go by. I'm trying to live too fast, afraid to die, but nobody in pedal pressing down the middle 24/7. I know I make a lot of mistakes just so I can forget them. It's crazy. Oh, but if I'd have been flying fast enough without a breath, I never have to think, look, to feel or regret. It's crazy. As hours pass and days go by, nobody, in this crazy life is getting out of line. No. I gotta slow it down, trying to enjoy this ride, 'cause I only get one chance in this crazy life. And when it's over, it's over. a little proof that it's snowing out there. There's a snowball. I think we got that from the windowsill, is that right? She was gonna throw it at me when I was playing. Might have slowed me down a little bit. Anyway, isn't that cool? For Australians, it's like, that comes from the sky. It's crazy. Fingers are all icy now. Should play some Albert Collins licks. And this crazy life is getting out of line. No, we're not gonna make it, no. We're not gonna make it, no. We're not gonna make it out of line. Take good care of it, everybody. Thanks very much for tuning in. Thanks for sharing this video. If you enjoyed the show, you can hit the share button on Facebook, and if you're on YouTube, you can tell your friends about my channel if you like the way I play and you like the music. I'm all about spreading the joy and spreading the music, especially at times like these where we can't go out and enjoy shows in most of the world, that is. So thanks very much again to everybody who threw a little money in the tip jar. The tip jar link is joerobinson.com/tipjar. And see you again very, very soon. Thank you all for being with us. Bye-bye.